We've got... Basketball action from Chase Center, the new home of the Warriors here on 2K Sports. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. Looking at the last game for the Orlando Magic, it was a loss to the Jazz. Wagner with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Here's Suggs. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. An unfortunate injury aside, Jalen Suggs Clark has really come into his own now.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin. I mean, hitting his stride in a major way. I mean, he seems to have really figured the game out, how to utilize his gifts and tools. He was always a great defender. Offensively, I think, is where his game has taken the biggest jump.
Outside, Horford. Pass to Moody. Just 5 on the clock.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Well, that's just the toughness basket by Suggs right there. Remember now, this young man was an all-state football player in high school.
Curry. Wide open. And he knocks down the jumper.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
On the wing, Bane.
Desmond Bane
sinks the three-pointer.
When you look at his numbers, Desmond Bane is historically good from three-point.
Curry's shot is off.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
Banchero with the screen. And finished off by Banchero.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we...
Nasty! I'm talking filthy. Butler punching it and getting his teammates on the bench amped up.
Now, here's Banchero. The tray. And the Magic another 3.
4 straight hoops. Ideal start for them.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He was blunt when talking about his assessment of Franz Wagner. Coach praised the toughness Wagner plays with, saying, "We're talking about a 6'10 wing who goes hard to the bucket. He invites contact. Those aren't easy guys to contend with." Kevin?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
Desmond Bane.
Here's Bane. That's good, and it's Banchero with the assist. Bane's got 5 points so far.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Outside, Suggs. Wagner outside. Pass to Bane. Takes the 3. The Warriors pull it in. Butler in the corner. Curry on the wing. Over in the corner, Green. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Pass to Butler.
Thus far, they haven't gotten the ball inside at all.
Yep, I've got to give the defense credit here. Cutting off driving lanes and really making them a jump shooting team.
Now, here's Suggs. Here's Bain. Orlando moving the ball around. And now Curry running the floor all by himself. Orlando leading by 4. It's Suggs with the drive. Count the basket. Suggs has got his second bucket.
Getting to his spots. He's making some good reads and really benefiting his team.
And a dunk by Horford.
Well, you can't afford to give Horford that type of advantage inside. As soon as you do that, you're cooked.
Here's Suggs. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. It's Curry outside. Good on the triple. Curry's got 10 points.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Pass to Bain. Teardrop shot. Wagner on the wing. Good work defensively by Horford. The Warriors trail. And Clark the Magic with 2 good wings in Banchero and Wagner.
Yeah, they certainly have 2 of the better young wings in the league. Both forwards are outstanding at both ends of the floor. You know, it'd be kind of like a college football team with 2 gigantic tight ends. I mean, they're a physical duo, and that makes them formidable in every way.
Now here is Carter. No scoring in this one. Back to Bain. Orlando needs to get off a shot. It's stolen by Green. And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That is his first foul of the game. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Back to Curry. And the layup is good. Curry's got 12 in the game.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter, carrying the load for sure.
And Banchero outside. Once again off the mark, Orlando. The Warriors leading. Here's Podziemski. A three-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the middle to stop the drought. And it's Banchero missing. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up to the Warriors. Podziemski on the wing. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Now it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
It's good. Banchero's got his third basket of the night right there.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Post misses the shot. Here's Suggs. And it's off from three-point range.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now here's Curry. 12 points for him. Out to Payton. 5 on the clock. Into the lane. Rebound by the Magic.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Pass to Suggs. Inside. Banchero.
Assist goes to.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
Payton in the corner. Drills the three-pointer. And the Warriors lead by 3.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Stolen away. Golden State moving the ball around. Banchero with the ball. Now Payton defending. Pass to Banchero. Launches from deep. It's rebounded by Payton.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
And the basket by Curry. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Payton gets the bucket.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And, guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
5 to shoot. Here's Banchero. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 and just missed his 4th. Outside Curry. Pulls up on the elbow. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Now, here's Banchero. He's got 9. Pass to Isaac. It's stolen by Green. Payton looking around. Podziemski with it. Isaac picks him up. It's Curry outside. And the Warriors, another 3.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Outside, Suggs. Curry with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Magic building something. Paolo Banchero said, quote, "It's been a long time coming. The fans have been waiting for the Magic to be good and to be challengers, even contenders. There is a lot of excitement in the city right now. We're just building and feeding off of that." Kevin, back to you.
They've got their fans fired up. Okay, thank you, Allie. Richardson, no luck.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Black up top. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Unfortunately, Clark, Jonathan Isaac has been plagued by injuries throughout his career.
Yeah, he has. I mean, he came in with a lot of excitement around his potential, and injuries have kind of derailed his growth, but he's still an exceptional defender, versatile. And a good rim protector. He can guard all 5 positions, and that's always valuable on any team.
And stolen by Wagner. Here's Carter. Kicks it out to Wagner. The Magic again can't hit. Warriors leading by 12. Healed outside. At the top of the key, Horford. Here's Butler. Look at the attack of Butler in the lane.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist total, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Wagner with it. Hasn't made one yet. Black in the post. And easy 2 points on the layup.
Impressive to see Black converting through contact like that. Showing you some strength right there.
Here's Butler. It's hauled in by the Magic. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. Now, here's Wagner. Here's Bitadze. And Bitadze throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get. Motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here are the Magic now. The Warriors making the shot. Screen by Bitadze. Melton with the steal. Here's Butler. And Butler running the floor.
Credit Melton's quick hands and smart. He gets the ball and then moves it up court.
Here's Wagner. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Pass to Kuminga. Kuminga throws it down.
Hey, you know what he lacks inside, he makes up for with his vertical.
Here's Black. And he jams it with authority.
Black showcasing his full arsenal, and he's a guard.
Pass to Butler. And it's Podziemski in the corner. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Melton, no good. The Magic trail by 14. Here's Black. Now Bane. He has 5. Back to Black. A baseline change. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Butler. Pass to Horford. Over in the corner, Kuminga. Outside Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Throwing it down in style. Butler playing with a lot of force.
Over in the corner, Banchero. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA, offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with a spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
Both free throws, good from Banchero. And Clark, I've got to say, you might have been one of the first true combo forwards. And that's not a rarity anymore.
No, it's common. It's actually 13 to a dozen now when you talk about the versatility of forwards in this league. At sizes going north of 6'8", ability to make threes and go rack to rack. You're not boxed into any one position nowadays. It's all about being a skilled, versatile basketball player regardless of your size. And I love it for the game and for the spectators. Absolutely flying. Look at Suggs using those hops to jam it home.
It's stolen by Suggs. Banchero with the ball. Butler covering. Suggs looking around.
Really good aggressive take from Suggs, giving the defense no choice but to foul him there.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Three-pointer, Hield. It's good from long range. Hield's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. The Magic trail by 13. Pass to Black. Here he goes. Lays it up and banks it in.
Assistant.
Black's got 8 here in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here. You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
Pass to Black. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Carter inside the 3-point line. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Curry with it. Now defended by Bane. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 22.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
Pass to Hield. No one near Payton as he lets it go. Connects from three-point range. Payton's got 9.
Hey, when you've got a laser like Hield that can score it, those assist opportunities just go way up.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
On the wing, Hield. Golden State moving it around. Here's Kuminga. And he drops it in from the low post. Kuminga's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
A nice shot by Black. Black's got 12 now in this quarter.
It's Black's arena and his party. We're just visiting tonight, folks. Anthony Black is cooking. Bucket after bucket. Go ahead, young fella.
Curry. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Curry's got 24.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
And stolen by Payton. Here's Podziemski. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. 7 points in the game.
And usually teams go on runs, and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
And it's Suggs missing.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Now, here's Suggs. 9 points in the game so far. It's stolen by Green. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul. And the Warriors making a change here.
Substitution for your Warriors. Trayce Jackson-Davis.
They kick it out to Green. Lots of room.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Wagner outside. Here's Banchero. Banked in off the glass. Banchero's got 13.
A promising sign of things to come with Banchero. Clearly somebody you've got to be excited about.
Outside Curry. Three-pointer. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Outside, Suggs. 4 on the clock. Back to Banchero. And he banks in the layup. 15 points for Paolo Banchero.
And they've repeatedly froze inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. The Warriors on top, up by 16. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. The Magic trail by 16. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
Pass to Melton. Shakes him, and the layup is good. Melton's got his first points of the night.
You know, he may lack size, but Melton's an effective scorer inside. He plays bigger than he is.
And here is Suggs. There's the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, that's blocked. And they're moving it up. Kuminga with it. Picked up by Banchero. Some nice passing by Golden State. Pass to Jackson Davis. Now Podziemski. This one for 3. Carter pulls it in.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
No one near Suggs as he lets it go. No good on the triple.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Podziemski's shot is good.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Here's Suggs. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Suggs clearly on a mission right there. He went to the line looking for payback. Nice little bounce in there. Since the break, 3 for 4 to start the half.
The Magic trailed by 18. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Jimmy Butler. And for such a young team, pretty impressive how well the Magic defend.
And that's their identity. They are elite at that end of the floor, and they force turnovers at a really high clip.
And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
Out to Carter. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. And it's Carter missing. Warriors leading by 17. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That is his first foul of the game. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their systems.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Now, Suggs, after the missed 3 from Buddy Hield. It's Suggs with the drive.
Tell you what, off the drive, Suggs vertical, really something to behold. Good luck trying to stop this guy when he comes at you like that.
Right side, Kuminga. Back to Curry. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now, here's Suggs. He's got 15. Down low. Here's Banchero.
Oh, love that. Banchero moves so well with and without the ball.
They set the pick to the inside. Kuminga with a wide open look. A three-pointer is right on target. Kuminga's got 9 points.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a play.
Pass to Suggs. Kicks it out to Richardson. Unloads. And it's Orlando with another. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Outside for Curry. Fires the three. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Curry's got 27.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
The Magic trail by 17. Black in the post. He's got 12. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%. Out to the wing. Pass to Melton. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Outside, Bane from the arc, buries it from three-point range. Bane's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Pass to Black. Down low. And stolen by Horford. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks. Stephen Curry hears folks complaining about all the threes. He said it's new and everybody has their opinion. It's not like I can go out and do a 360 windmill, drive down the lane and dunk on somebody. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping to keep shooting threes, so don't worry about that. Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah, you're right. That is his superpower. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. So, Clark, when you watch Anthony Black, size, playmaking, defense, a lot to like here.
That is a fact, for sure. The 6th pick in 2023. Shooting was the question mark, still is a bit, but I tell you, that's the one area of the game you've seen over the years. Many players make great strides in refining their shot because of the work they put into it. I don't think he's going to be any different.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustments.
The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. Wagner, right side. And he uses the glass on the layup. Wagner's got his first points of the game.
At 6'10", you love the versatility that Franz Wagner provides. I mean, this guy's very effective in the two-man game.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
Payton for three. Warriors leading by 17. Moody's shot is off. Pass to Bane. Wagner outside. Green with the block.
You see the defensive instincts there. That's what makes Green one of the best.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Magic on defense. Here's Podziemski. From outside, off the mark. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. Trailing by 17. Over in the corner, Isaac. Inside. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. That one doesn't go. That's a 2 from Hield. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Hield's got 5.
This is a key make for Hield, showing the ability to shoot it off the boundary.
Here's Black. Al Horford with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Here's Podziemski. He's got 12. Just 5 to shoot. And Payton throws it down hard.
And he doesn't just go to the reverse. He goes to the double clutch reverse.
Ooh, you've got to have guts to try that move.
That's for sure, and give that one a 10 on my scorecard.
The kick out to Bane. Back to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Carter's a really good pick and roll partner. Excellent hands, and he can finish too.
Podziemski on the wing. Pass to Hield. There's the triple. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Now, here's Bane. He's got 8. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And the Warriors with possession here. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Nobody near Milton. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Boy, his teammates and coaches encourage Melton to be aggressive.
And that's an intentional foul. Hey, Clark, we know resistance training is something pretty much every player does. Is that prevalent back in the 80s when you played?
That's 4 decades ago, Kevin, and it wasn't as prevalent as it is now. I mean, it's commonplace, and kids get exposed to the benefits of weight training and strength training for any sport, but particularly basketball, at a much earlier age now. So it's part of who they are once they get to the college level and then on to the NBA. But the core strengthening, the stability work of that area between your knees and your sternum, the middle of your chest, boy, that type of work has made a huge difference and would have made a great difference, I think, in my career had it been as prevalent as it is now.
Here's Payne. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Santos. And it's sent back by Isaac.
You know, he's gifted with incredible length. Isaac is almost a footer, 7 feet that is, so he should pile up the block shots.
Payne for three. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
And I really feel like he just wanted us to see that leaner there. That's a shot he's very comfortable with.
It's Curry outside. Carter pulls it in. Black with it. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans. Greg, that's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls. But overall, I think our officials do a great job. And the game is about as fair as it can be.
Pass to Carter. For three. A nice shot by Black. Black's got 9 points now in just the second half.
I think that's a big confidence builder for Anthony Black. He knows he needs to keep knocking that shot down from deep to round out his offensive game.
Here's Kuminga. Back to Melton. Pass to Curry. Shot clock at 5. It's over Isaac. Curry. That's good.
Boy, an excellent shooter. Seth Curry takes pride in spraying you from this spot.
There's a good screen. Here's Black. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Kuminga. Oh!
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there. Those are the looks they want to continue to generate.
Floats it up for Kuminga. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Good on the three-point shot. Black's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Magic.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
And Kuminga throws it down.
The ability to play the one makes Melton valuable. He finds teammates when they're in good position.
Pass to Black. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
At the arc, Curry's so consistent. I mean, he'll knock it down every chance he gets from there.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Substitution on the court.
On offense, here are the Magic. Richardson outside. To halt the run. And Santos pulls it down. It's Curry outside. And another three for Golden State.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Richardson. The 19-footer is on the money.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And here's Wagner. Pass to De Silva. Back to Wagner. Clock at 6. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Way to work the glass. Buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
Outside for Curry. And just the way pilots use VR to train, now NBA officials can do the same.
Yeah, it's all about reps, right? Getting them with a headset in a lower stress setting helps prepare them to make the right call when the lights are brightest.
Here's Wagner. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
Now at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Santos. The rebound by Bataze. Richardson outside. Pass to Bitadze. Plenty of space. And it comes off the front of the rim. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
Into the lineup for the Magic. Wendell Carter. Paolo Banchero. Desmond Bain.
Wagner looking it over. Here's Suggs. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 17 points for Jalen Suggs.
Tell you what, I love when Suggs attacks the defense like this because he's so hard to guard when he's aggressively looking to get to the rim.
Out to the right wing. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Well, when you watch Franz Wagner, Clark, what impresses you about the young forward?
His versatility and his motor are probably the two things that stand out. He does a lot of good things at both ends of the floor. And then you factor in, he takes great pride in playing the game, particularly when playing for his country and representing Germany. In 2023, when Germany played at the World Championships, he and his brother Mo were part of the winning team.
Orlando making some changes. Richardson for 3. Pajemski grabs the board. On the wing, Payton. Warriors the rebound. Here's Moody. Jackson Davis. Great positioning on the putback.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And Orlando has possession. They set the pick. Wagner on the wing. Drops in the tray.
Moritz Wagner.
Wagner's got his first 3 points of the game.
This is their plan in the second half. I mean, try to use the three-point shot to shrink this deficit.
And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And it's Gary Payton II with the foul.
Gary Payton II.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul.
And for the NBA, anytime there's a blip in the ratings, Clark, you've got those who will begin to criticize the state of the game. Do you find any credence there?
I think in many cases it's a bit of an overreach, an attempt to try to define something simply that's more complex, to have a simple answer for a complex situation. I do think the league is very much on the right track in continuing to listen to criticisms and then evaluate them on their merit.
And this Magic team, Greg, hangs its hat on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline. For a young group, that is uncommon, and it's a big reason they've taken the lead.
Pass to Jones. To the paint. And it's Wagner missing.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
And Santos gets it to go. Santos has got 4 points this quarter.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Jones looking for an opening. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jones has got his first 2 points.
And so it's going to end up in the record book as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
Great, generous ball movement tonight, a thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Stephen Curry.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Shot on the wing. Pass to Jones. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of 2 teams.